It's the beginning of May here in the Panhandle of Florida, and we're here at the Mexico Beach boat ramp. We've been catching a lot of amberjack lately, and they're a lot of fun, but they're also a lot of work. So we're gonna get out there and see what else we can pull up. I'm David, and this is Forgotten Coast Fishing. All right, so as we started making our way out, it started getting quite rough. And as you can see, we've got some pretty nice swells out here. We tried trolling a little bit, didn't get anything. So I've stopped on this reef. I'm only about 7 or 10 miles offshore. So I don't really want to go too much further right now. I'm seeing some marks on this reef that we've stopped at. So I'm gonna go ahead and just throw down the standard double drop rig with some squid. If there's anything down here, that's gonna grab this squid for sure. And then we'll know if it's worth staying on this reef. Oh, here we go. Did he get it? Did he stay on? Yeah, I think he's here. He's just swimming away. Oh yeah, what do we have here? Oh, triggerfish. That would be expected. He was kind of up in the water column. Now, these are in season, and we could keep 2 since I've got Steven on board. If we get any above 15, he's gonna be a little short. Now look at this guy in the sun. He's got all that blue around his mouth, his green eye, blue up on his fin there. Well, let's see how long this guy is. It's to the fork, so he's 14. So a little bit bigger, and we could keep him. Okay, all right. Here's our second drop here. We've got kind of a nice one, I think. Oh, we got a little red snapper. All right. Little red snapper, not bad one. These guys aren't in season right now. All right, we need to vent this dude. You can see his stomach coming out. All right, there you go, snapper. Okay, all right, got him again. All right, probably just another triggerfish, but hopefully he's a keeper. So I went ahead and threw a free line out there with a piece of this mackerel that I've got on board. Just thinking maybe something's up there that might grab it, but we got a triggerfish here. He's gonna be too small again. Okay, here he goes. All right, another one. It's a little slow. A lot of times when you're fishing with this squid on this double drop rig and you've got triggers down here, it's usually just right as that hook and rig gets to the bottom, they're on it. This is a little bit slower. Oh, it's a red snapper. But it's really still getting one on every drop though. It just takes a little longer for them to kind of come over to it. All right, nice little guy. You see how these little ones have a little spot on them? As they get bigger, that kind of goes away. There he goes. Okay, oh man, this may be the biggest one of the day. At least his initial strike made him feel that way. Now he's kind of giving out on me. Let's see. Snapper or trigger? I can't tell. Snapper. It looks like the same one we just got. Look at that. Maybe he's a touch bigger than the other one, but he's still got that spot on him. If you watch my last couple videos, I've been using that descending device to vent these guys, really because they're so big. This needle really doesn't puncture those big ones that well and get the air out. That descending device does a lot better on the bigger snapper, but for these little ones, this kind of standard needle works really good. So you go straight back down. All right, as you can see, our waves have kind of calmed down a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and head out deeper and see if we can find some better quality fish. Look, we're at our new spot, and guess what's here? Amberjack. Look at them all. just like we had on our last trip. Oh, and here comes dolphins too. Man, what a bunch of problems. Yep, that's Amberjack down there. Well, it's a whole school of dolphin too. I saw 3 fins above the water at one point. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. Dead gummit. It's going to be hard to get anything up if we start catching something. Look at those Amberjack. Now these aren't super big like we were catching the other day. Look at them all. Let's throw a jig out since we're kind of limited by what we can catch because of the dolphin, and we've got all these Amberjack and they look a little smaller. So why don't we see if we can pull some of those up. I am going to use my Penn Slammer 7500 and my bigger line and my bigger rod here. So I'm going to put that Spro jig over here. All right, here we go. So I'm going to let this Spro jig sink just a little bit, but my boat mounted camera just went off, so hopefully we'll let that cool down and we can get it back running in a minute. But right now we're just going to have this head camera. Oh, here he is. Oh, got him. Got him, got him, got him. All right. So hopefully these aren't as big as what we've been getting. So far he doesn't feel like it, because the ones we were getting on that last trip were just so big. It was really hard to even get any of them in without them breaking everything off. But still, I'm not gonna try to take it too easy with these guys. They can still get you down on the reef and break you off. There's the Amberjack pull. Still not convinced it's... Oh yeah, never mind. Never mind. It's an Amberjack. Just when you think you've kind of got them up, they'll give you that just extra energy. I don't know where they get it from. This is a nicer one than I was giving them credit for. Wow. Oh, don't get the engine. Yeah, man. Definitely a nice one. Wow. I was discounting this guy's size. Look at all those others. Man, look at this dude. Good old Amberjack again, man. What do you think, Steven? What do you think? Wow, we have just been loading up on these guys recently. It's just that time of year, but they're not in season. They have to be 34 inches to keep, and we've been getting pretty much all above 34 inches, so we would be able to keep them, but they're just not in season. Well, let's give this guy a quick weight. He is about 20, 21 maybe. All right, and we know he's 34 to that, from that fork, he's 35 inches. All right, well, here you go, Amberjack. Straight back down. Oh, here he is again. All right. Man, they're just loving these jigs these days. It's just amazing. It's pretty much just cast your jig out, twitch it a couple times, and you got them. All right. But once you get them on, it's a lot of work. Easy to catch them, but not easy to bring them in. Yeah, man, this is a nice one. Good bit smaller one. A lot more fun to catch, believe it or not. Just as it's not so much work. Yes. Nice Amberjack. Okay, all right, so I went back to this chicken rig because I wasn't really seeing the dolphins anymore, and I'm just gonna kind of waste my time and lures doing those amberjack again. I really wanted to come out today and grab something different. So let's see what we got here. Red snapper. Let's see, yep, decent red snapper. Finally something besides an amberjack or a triggerfish. And he would be a keeper if we could keep him. They only have to be 18 inches, and he's probably that or 19. All right, let's get this guy vented and back on down. There you go. All right, snapper. There you go. Okay, so we changed reefs, and I'm using this double drop rig with the squid again, just hoping maybe for some beeliners, something like that, just something a little different, something maybe we can put in the box. And it's definitely something little. And let's see what we've got. Yes, a beeliner, just what we were wanting. Check him out. Nice little beeliner. He's a decent size when all things considered. They only have to be 10 inches. This guy may be 12 or so. We'll put him in the box. Yeah, so he was 12 inches. A nice sized beeliner. And this is what I've got tied up now. This is a double drop rig made with 40-pound mono. These are 3/0 circle hooks. This is just little pieces of squid, and this is a 6-ounce sinker at the bottom. And I'm using it on my smaller rig. This is a Penn Battle 5000, and this is a medium heavy rod. I don't want to use something too big, obviously, because these fish aren't that big, but they do have small mouths. And if you're using really big gear and a big weight and that kind of thing, you're likely to tear their mouth. We're already getting some bites down here. Okay, got him again. All right, that didn't take but 5 or 6 seconds on the bottom, and we had him on the hook here. Let's see what we've got. Hopefully it's another beeliner. Oh, it's a tomtate. No, we're not gonna keep him. If we were out here targeting big snapper and grouper, anything like that, amberjack, we would put this on the bottom as a live bait, but we're not gonna be doing that today. Okay, since I know there's tomtate and vermilion down there, I'm just trying to do something different to just try to catch those vermilion. So what I did is I dropped this down, maybe not to the bottom, about halfway up. And look at that, works like a charm. We got 2 beeliners. So I'm seeing marks on my depth finder, probably marks about halfway or a little more than halfway down to the bottom. And I imagine these beeliners are kind of more towards the top and the tomtate's at the bottom. All right, so this guy's 10.5 inches, so he's going in the box. Same thing with this, another 10.5. And I'm bleeding these guys out. You know, they're snapper, so there's some nice white meat to them, but they do have kind of a thick, dark bloodline in them. And if you bleed them out, that's gonna kind of decrease that bloodline a little bit. Okay, Stephen, we got him. You wanna grab him? You got him? All right, there you go. What do you think it's gonna be? A trout? I don't know, we've been catching beeliners. You think it's gonna be a beeliner? Let's see. Let's see, I think he's coming up. I think we just got 1, not 2. Let's see. What have we got? What have we got? I think he's almost up. Let's see what he's got. Oh, it's a beeliner, and he's gonna be a keeper. Check him out, Stephen. Your beeliner. You got an 11-inch beeliner. Should we get him in the box? All right. Oh man, I think that was some my. It definitely was. Look, it's my. Okay, where's my spro jig? Let's see if we can get these guys. I had left my chicken rig sitting there in the water with a little bit of squid on it, and some dolphin came up and they were trying to get it. So let's get this jig out here. I don't know where they went, where they are, but I'm gonna see if we can maybe get those my. That would be so cool. Oh, got him. Got something. Yeah, man. Is it a mai? Yes. Oh, a nice dolphin. Look at him. Look at this dude. Man, look how blue. Oh, and he just got off. Look how blue this dude is. Man, usually they're more green, and he's gonna change colors on us. Look at this guy. Man, look how blue he is. Look at that, Steven. Can you believe it? All right. Well, let's get this guy in the box. Man, I just can't get over how blue he is. He's gonna change colors on us, and kind of his colors will kind of fade as he gets out of the water, but man, he was the coolest, darkest blue. All right, let's get this dude in the box. Man, that's why you always want to have something to throw out there if you see something, so you can get it out there real quick. And I found these spro jigs, or any kind of like bucktail jig, works almost for every type of fish. All right, so I went back to this double drop rig. I threw that jig out several more times, didn't get any more dolphin. So I got that free line sitting out there, and I hadn't had any strikes on that. So I went back to this double drop rig and get them a couple more beeliners in the box before we head on back. Okay, here we go. All right. So I'm not sure if it's just a big one or two, but definitely, oh man, it's two. All right, two decent ones. That's what it was. All right. So you see me using this boga grip for these little guys, and you're probably wondering why, because it's definitely an overkill for handling these guys. But their gill plates and fins and stuff can really stick you when they're all kind of thrashing about. This just kind of saves your hands from getting poked and stuck all day long. Okay, Steven, here we go. You got him? All right. This is a heavier one than the last one you got, I think. You got it? All right. Here we go. Hang on. You got it? Does he feel heavy? Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go. You think it's going to be one or two? Oh, the boat's rocking pretty good. Let's see what it's going to be. Oh, I'm losing my pliers and everything. It's a nice beeliner. Steven, I think you got the biggest beeliner today. Check him out. Well, let's see what Steven's second beeliner is. He's the biggest one, definitely. He's 13. So check him out, Steven. I think your last one was 11, and this one's 13. Nice dude. All right. We've got 8 beeliners in the box now. We can keep 10 per person, so we could keep 20 of those guys since we've got Steven on board, but I think we'll stop at 10. We'll make 10 beeliners our goal. And if we're lucky, those mai will swim back around and we can grab another one of those. Oh, here we go. Oh man, this is a nice one. This is a nice one. Oh, hopefully it's one nice one as opposed to 2 smaller ones. Yeah, it is a nice one. Definitely a nice one. All right, get this guy in. Okay, here we go. All right, I think this is gonna be number 10. I think this is gonna be number 10. We'll end it on this nice one here. All right. Well, we had a 1-person limit on beeliners today. All right, Steven and I are gonna go ahead and head on back. We had a great day today. The goal was to not catch amberjack, so we had to work real hard to do that, but we finally did. We got some nice snapper and a lot of beeliners in the box, and that really nice mai. But if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss my future videos. So until next time, hope to see you on another episode of Forgotten Coast Fishing.